Today our group will present about our proposed development. So we doing inspection for the proposed site on 6 March 2020. As we can see, the site location is at lot 9898, City of Bandar Semenanjung, District of Lumut. The area of proposed site is 10.12 hectare or 25.1 acre. So our proposed development zoning is commercial and residential. But for information, our category land is agriculture, but have to change its use of land by Pejabat Tanah Daerah Manjung for mid development site. See, our land is on the red square. So next we proceed to the land particular, and tenant is freehold. Land area is 10.12 hectare. Quick rent is 490, owned by Karsings Berhad. Express condition is orchard plan. For the accessibility and neighborhood, there are National Institute of Occupational Safe and Health, NIOS Manjung, Open University Malaysia, OUM, Aeon Manjung, Pantai Hospital Manjung, and Pansamburi Samudera. This system is also provided well to avoid flood in the area. Lembaga Air Perak has managed water supply around the Perak stage, treatment of sewerage and disposal waste system to keep public health and prevent factors that can cause disease. Tenaga Nasional Berhad managed to supply the electric supply to the proposed area, and the telecommunication system also provide with well coverage telecom for access by people.
This figure shows the supply of residential unit in Perak, provided existing stock has increased from year 2016 until the year 2019. Next, for the supply of shop unit in Perak, the existing stock has same trend as residential sector. However, the incoming stock is influenced by the moderate pace of the economic growth. This is the subsection of supply of residential unit in Perak. The analysis of existing stock and the incoming supply of residential unit in this area shows the suitable type of property unit to be developed. Next is the subsection of supply of shop unit in Perak. The existing stock and the incoming supply of shop unit is going to give more clearly the analysis on supply within the locality of where the proposed development want to be done, with understate the scope of district. Property demand analysis is also another factor that needs to be considered in development decision making. The figure shows the housing needs project in district of Manjung. Manjung district required approximately 7,164 units in 2020. Based on the property market report in 2019, the incoming supply for the year 2019 for district of Manjung is 11,204 units. We can deduce that there would be an opportunity for the developers to tap in view of the number of properties required in the district by 2020. This figure shows the number of residential property transactions in Manjung district. This figure shows the number of commercial property transactions in Manjung district. This is the list of property selling price which is located within the development site area of Manjung district. The table shows the price range for property unit around the area. This is the list of rental value of the property which is located within the development site area of Manjung district. The table shows only the possible property unit to be developed according to the property market analysis.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Iman Shafi'i, and today I will be presenting on this socio-economic analysis. We go next into the Manjung's population. The total population in Manjung is an average of 255,000, where 134,000 are men and 120,100 are women. So the ratio of birth and death also provided by this Department of Statistics, where they assume the average population in the current area. So finally, we go into the household income analysis. So based on the slide, the data that I managed to get from the website of Statistic Department of Malaysia is only from 2014 until 2016. So based on the latest figure, in 2016, it stated a positive outcome compared to the previous year. So in 2016, there is only 20% of population in Perak managed to get into the high household income, where the other 40% is in the middle household income and the balance of 40% in the low household income. So the highest of household income stated by 9,540 ringgit, where the lowest of household income stated by 2,366 ringgit. So based on the data, for what can I say? They can manage to buy our project as the price of our residential unit and shop unit is very affordable for them to buy.
First of all, my name is Nurul Evalantasha binti Saini, and I will present the SWOT analysis and proposed development. Now we look for SWOT analysis. We move to the strength, which is population trend is increasing due to the existence of industry activity large and special, the main part of Negeri Perak, and also supply capacity infrastructure and utility are enough. Okay, for weakness, the house is affordable is not enough due to low accessibility level to the Klang Valley, in particular aspect of tourism and delivery good. Also, the settlement layout quality and business premise is weak in Paco Island. Okay, now we move to the opportunity, which is Beach Highway West. As we already know, Ipoh, Lumut, and Highway suggestion with cost, and Paco Island reserved as free tech island, and development area committed in the area is about more than 1 million hectare. Okay, now we move to the trades, which is industrial activity in the region coastal areas, and KSAS, which is industrial polluting affects the quality of nature environments, and development pattern new industry is piecemeal. For proposed development particular, which is firstly process involved in proposed development, there are certain provisions that need to be followed in planning new development. Firstly, the category of land use. New construction may or not may require change in the land use divisions. If the existing land use category is not suitable for future new project, a transition must be made. The second one is conversion of land. As we already know, our first land is agriculture, so we need to convert the agriculture to the development use. So we need to submit the application to the land office and must be comply with all the requirement given. The requirement is such as a copy of title, address of the property, site plan, location plan, development proposal, feasibility study, if any, and valuation reports. The next step will be the JPPH valuation, and this process actually will take 10 working day. The evaluation needs to be carried out on the basis of the law requiring the payment of an additional premium at when an application for a change in land use category is approved. So the last one is premium and the market value. So the premium is the value to be charged or the sum to be applied, and the ordinary price or fee, the amount of premium to be paid when agriculture is converted into a building which is residential, will be charged to the state authority by 15% of the market value. So market value is the estimate amount for which an asset or liability should exchange on the valuation date between a willing buyer and willing seller in arm's length transaction after proper marketing, and whether parties had and each act knowledgeable, prudently, and without compulsions. TNB substation, water tank, sewage treatment, parking, and other facilities such as surround, playground, jogging track, reflexology, ropes are the example of facility that include in our development. Okay, for market planning, we have agreed to use some kind of marketing, which is poster and advertising will be distributed. So places with the high volume of economy and area are targets
For example, shopping center, for exhibition, we are going to do a few exhibitions at selected location. We believe that this kind of promotion is the best way to approach our clients directly and explain the details to them. We also give them the replica of our proposed product so that our client can get an idea of our creation and consider to buy it. So the last is social media. We will not compromise the strength of social media to support. So we are going to use them like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to advertise our say. We will also promote our property through some of our business channels such as Good Property and more. The use of social media and the internet will distribute knowledge more rapidly and widely.
My name is Mama Hafiz. I am going to present about financial analysis. What is financial analysis? As we know, financial feasibility study is the important part in the proposed development. First of all, we make a comparison method by these three comparables for our subject property. The adjustment of these three comparables is negative 5%. Therefore, we choose the best comparable is comparable to the land value is 25 acre and time RM 105,300. Our market value is RM 2,632,500. Next, proposed development. There are three types of our proposed development, which are double-story terrace house, double-story semi-detached house, and double-story shop office. The total number of unit is 310. Every type of unit that's considered unit for Bumi Putra and non-Bumi Putra. The selling price of the double-story terrace house is 380,000. For the double-story semi-detached is 600,000, and last for double-story shop office is 867,000. This is the calculation for gross development value. The total is RM 152,093,850. Items of development cost is preliminary, premium, site preparation, survey and subdivision, infrastructure, building costs, professional fee, landscaping, advertising and promotion, project management costs, contribution to authority, initial cost and contingency. So total development cost is RM 110,692,507. After total GDV minus TDC, we get a residual value then less than land cost, acquisition cost, and holding cost. The developer's profit for this project is RM 38,117,286. As a result, we get capital profit as percent of GDP about 25.0%, which is variable because the range is 20% to 25%. For capital profit as percent of TDC is 34.44%, which is also variable due to the range of 30% to 50%. Discounted cash flow. We use 10% for NPV1 and 40% for NPV2. NPV1 is RM 19,396,084. For NPV2 is negative RM 1,152,535. For internal rate of return, we get 38.32%. Sensitivity analysis. First, sensitivity for selling price of double-story terrace house is 2.10, which is sensitive. Net sensitivity for selling price of double-story semi-detached house is 0.27, not sensitive. Sensitivity for selling price of double-story shop office is 1.25, which is sensitive. Building cost is not sensitive, which is negative 1.65, and for site preliminaries is 0, not sensitive. Based on Monte Carlo's analysis, we can conclude that our project is medium risk, which is the framework is 50%. As a conclusion, we have advised our company to proceed the proposed mixed development as the result seems profitable. The profit of our proposed development is RM 38,117,286.